This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. I am Mitch English.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash. Today's trends, tomorrow's
buddy.
Let's check in with our Matt Doolittle. He's got his eye on our stations across the nation. Hey, Matty.
Hey,
yes, 219 affiliates across the country, including around the world with the Armed Forces Network. Today, we are checking in with our friends at WSBT in South Bend, Indiana.
South Bend.
Hey. Ooh. South Bend. I know something about South Bend.
Home of Notre Dame?
Maybe that's
Yep.
where it is.
Yeah.
Is that what, yeah.
Yeah.
How about that? You know the dame is her. I know her very well. Okay. Is your head itching by chance, either one of you? Because this is the scratcher. You're going to be scratching your head.
I
I don't have the
talking
lice.
about this.
You got that check earlier, Mitch.
Mercy, oh Lord. All right, so a Gen Z employee calls in and says, hey boss, I can't come into work today because I just need a break from my work bestie. That was the words, too. I need a break from my work bestie. Basically, she told her boss, listen, I'm not sick, I'm not stressed out or anything. I'm just emotionally drained from being around my chatty coworker. So this was her excuse to come off. It shocked, obviously, when this went out, a lot of the older workers online. Gen Zs, however, somehow said, you know what, I completely understand, wholeheartally, I get this. I understand that you have a work bestie, and if you just get so stressed out, you have to be away from them. The problem is that, with those Gen Zs, they came out and said, well, you know, at least she's being honest. I'll give you that, okay? You know, I'm a big thing about honesty, all right? You're not coming in because of that, but you just told me everything I need to know about you coming into work, and don't think I'm not looking for somebody to replace you because you gave me such a lame excuse of not coming in. And I know that the world, it seems at least in my world and my wife's, her job as well, is they give you a lot of freedom to work from home and do kind of like at your own pace and take stuff up. And I think more and more companies are doing that because they learned, hey, you know, we can have good employees work from home during the pandemic. However, it's taken advantage of it. And to me, this is a complete, work ethic kind of thing. You know, you're going to have stressful days and you're going to work with people you don't like. I'm so sorry that you have to work with me.
I know, me too. I tried to call in and say I needed a break
nope.
from my work bestie, but Hugo said, absolutely not. You must come in.
At 5:15 in the morning.
At 5:15, yeah.
5:15.
Well, I like to text overnight, you know, to send a text at like 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
That really puts the emotion behind it.
Yeah, just to
You
kind of
just don't
let
want to
them
talk
know.
about it.
I'm not coming in, and I'm not quite sure when I'll be back. I'll let you know how I'm feeling.
How can you? I just don't understand. Somebody has handed you responsibility as a representative of the company, and you just kind of do that sort of thing.
That's where I was going with this. It speaks of a generation that doesn't deal with conflict or confrontation very well at all. And the workplace, post-college, early adulthood, that is where you learn some pretty important lessons. And, you know, one of our questions, I think, was life lessons. You know, what life lesson have you learned?
Yeah.
But to me, if I'm a boss of that person who calls in sick and tells me, I can't come in today because I need a break from my bestie, means you will not be promoted. You're done. I know exactly who you are and what your priorities are. Because your priorities are not work. Your priorities are your relationship with your coworker.
You never want to have the boss see you in a light as such. And I think that it goes more, I don't want to use the word like that they deserve to have this job. But it's like, you know, like we have the privilege of having you here in our presence is almost what I feel like it is.
It's almost as if they think they're doing you a favor by being there.
Right.
And I think it's one thing to say, call in and say, I just need a day off. Because I know most companies offer like an emotional day off or personal day off is what it's called. Just call for a personal day off. I don't need to know that you need a break from your coworker in the cubicle.
And right now in this job market, good luck finding something else after that one lets you go.
Exactly.
Good luck. Have fun.
Now, I am going to give a tip to those that want to use this. Just 2 words you have to remember when calling in sick, and it doesn't matter what's going on in your life. Explosive diarrhea. Just say that. I promise you, it will
I
stop.
didn't use that when I worked at a grocery store at all to get out of a shift.
Oh my goodness.
We're in the shutdown right now, but you need to travel. How you can actually get in and through the airport with ease.
Yeah, and we've got the must-watch movie of the day, Backham Hall.
Ooh.
Yes, today's trends, tomorrow's talk, right here on Daily Flash.